Just put some respect on the name. That's it. Do you know what I mean? I'm putting the Benn name back where it belongs, and that's on top.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go again.
You know, he's never been in with somebody at this level.
For many years, the Eubank and Benn names have been remembered for being one of Britain's biggest rivalries to date. However, 30 years on from that last encounter, a third fight between the next generation is unexpectedly about to take place.
You think some of it easy work, and that's fine. Let him think that.
But before we dive any further into the depths of the Eubank-Benn legacy, we politely ask if you could give us a like and hit that subscribe button so we can embark on another highly aggressive and high-paced fight preview.
I'm going to take you to school, I'm going to walk you through the doors, I'm going to sit you down in class, and I'm going to stick on you, and I'm going to teach you every single lesson you need to learn.
Once in a while, the boxing world manages to bring us new and refreshing spectacles, which captures the attention of more than just its diehard fans. From McGregor Mayweather to the new dawn of YouTube boxing, now follows a new type of matchup that stands more unique and meaningful above the rest.
It's mad thing you think you can walk through me.
Got to be confident, man.
Speculated for many years since Benn's arrival to the sport, the Eubank Jr. and Conor Benn clash was always one that got fans talking. However, with such difference in weight and levels of experience, the chance of it ever coming to fruition just seemed pure fantasy.
Oh, good one, two, and he's down! Left-right combination, and it is all over in an instant.
From his debut, Benn always carried an extreme amount of similarities in personality and fighting ability to his father, displaying a vicious intent for destruction from the very beginning.
Really wants to get this over with. Yeah, this fella's had enough already. That's done.
I told you I'm bringing that Team Benn vibes back, and you know, here it is. Much more to come.
The potential was always there, though with limited amateur background, his raw, novice ways of getting into shootouts came into question after decisioning a fight many had him lose.
Undefeated, your winner, Conor Benn!
With head trainer Tony Sims guiding his way through the unknown, Benn's progression from rookie professional to a hugely improved all-around boxer has leveled up his game leaps and bounds from those early days, as he now knocks at the door of world honors.
The impression on Samuel Vargas, wonderful uppercut, and look at this from Conor Benn early in the first round, and it's been stopped! Sensational! Conor Benn wins in double quick time!
Apart from I can deal with the pressure, I can deal with it, I can cope with it, because I'm built for it. I'm ready for the top dogs. It's just Sean Paul, it's the Adrian Broner campaigning at 147.
Impressive wins over Vargas, Algieri, and Van Heerden have proven this young, hungry prospect to be a tough night's work for anyone who steps in front of him, and now seeming to become one that's surprisingly avoided by almost every gatekeeper at world level, with Eddie Hearn struggling to seal and deliver the big names like Thurman, Broner, or Garcia. The demand from the public to see Conor step up to the plate has currently reached its peak in overall anticipation for his career progression.
One of the most improved fighters. Every time you see him, he gets better. And if something goes wrong, he fixes it. Can he beat Porter? Can he beat Broner? Really? Really, Nelson? Do you know what you're talking about? Let's see what this kid does down the line.
However, with other contenders in the mix, such as David Avanesian begging for the opportunity, the risk to reward and excitement factor still lack in comparison to what now lies ahead on October the 8th.
Let out the beast.
And now Eubank starting to unload on the corner here. He's the champion of Great Britain!
Let him out.
Whilst Conor still edges forward into world-level territory, his opponent has already been there and got the t-shirt many times before.
On the front foot and pummeling a shaven head of our Abraham with left.
Like Benn, Chris bursts onto the scene with a similar electrifying style, demolishing his opponents in merciless fashion. And adding to the ferocious finishes, the nostalgic Eubank showboating often won the crowd over too.
Eubank, he senses victory. How confident he is now.
Like his father, Chris carries the exact same type of arrogant confidence throughout his career. And when it comes down to a battle of the words, he's always been just as equipped verbally too.
To be brutally honest, nothing concerns me about Gareth Sullivan, except for his mustache.
I smelt the fear. Stinks of fear up here.
He's gonna have a good go, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna be too much for him.
Let out the beast.
Being physically strong, tough, and mentally game for the boxing world, Eubank always had lots of potential for the sport. Though when it came down to facing technical boxers, his lack of ability for the sweet science seemed to cause him to fall short on multiple occasions at elite level.
Not quite where it was. Oh, it's a good shot. Lovely right hand. That is quality boxing from Saunders.
He is still undefeated and still the British European.
After entering the Super Series, Chris's emphatic win over Abney Yildirim sparked up some new hype for a domestic dust-up against fellow Brit George Groves.
I'm in for all the belts. After this tournament, all the other guys who hold belts, they're all on the hit list.
Let out the beast. Let out the beast.
However, again struggling with the technical ability of a distance boxer, like he did against Saunders.
George Groves proved to be as good as his word. He's been boxed on George Groves' terms, and he is very much the governor.
Casting back to the previous generation, you could say the fathers put British boxing on the map after 21 rounds of pure brutality. Though it was the rivalry and build-up between both charismatic personalities that had the fight sold before the first bell was ever rang.
He's the real hype. I come up the hard way. I didn't have
myself, boy.
You had your time. Let's have some parliamentary procedure here, all right?
And even today, that match made in heaven still echoes throughout Britain decades after.
He's the hardest punch I've ever come up against in my life. He's definitely, the man is just an animal.
Side by side, it's obvious that Chris holds all the attributes in terms of size and natural physicalities after fighting at middle and super middleweight, unquestionably making it a mammoth of a task for a smaller welterweight like Ben.
I know what I can do. Whoever it is, whether it's someone I should have beat, I beat him easy.
As agreed, meeting at a catch weight of 157 pounds will be the weight come the penultimate day before the fight. But with Chris being tight at 160 over his prior career, a further drop of 3 pounds could be dangerously detrimental to his performance.
Which is a weight that I haven't been since I was about 18 years old. Is it a worry? I guess you could say that. It's more of a challenge. I will make that weight.
Yeah.
It's just how hard is it going to be? I don't know.
For Conor, weight shouldn't be an issue, as he'll likely come in even stronger, sturdier than he ever has before.
I'm treating the same way I treat everyone else. I prepare the same way I prepared for everyone else, and that's full steam ahead.
The first press conference warmed things up nicely, though we're still yet to see the clash of both fathers in with their sons at the same time as of yet. But both Chris and Nigel have stated they'll certainly be in the corners for their sons come fight night.
The legacy is me and Chris. That's what it's all about. That's the legacy. These two, they've both got to find their own form. Not about, jumping on us, and they've got to do their own thing.
Seeking to break out from the shadows of his father, Conor looks to take his legacy to another level and prove himself more than worthy against bigger, and better opposition.
You can come out however you want. It ain't going to make no difference to me and my approach. I'm still going to come out and do exactly the same thing. I do every single time. I can't give a rat's ass. I think I can beat you, I'll beat you. Forget the weight. Forget everything else, me jumping up 2 weights. If I think I can beat you, I'll beat you.
But on the other side of the street, we're still left thinking Chris might just be taking Conor a bit too lightly.
On October 8th, I'm going to liquidate. I am going to do that. I won't be 100% on the night when I have to go down to a weight I've never been to and then I can't rehydrate fully. That's fair, because if I'm 100%, it's a public execution.
As both fighters have always been known for their love for war inside the ring, it's highly likely the outcome of a tactical affair will go out the window, but questions will linger, causing curiosity to whether Conor can stand up to the size of Eubank and whether his newly improved skills will be enough to pull off the victory.
Talking about pressure, it makes no difference to me.
It makes a huge difference.
Okay, that's your opinion.
You don't know.
That's your opinion. No,
you will know.
No, don't be trying to tell me.
I've walked your path. I was you once.
Oh, come on, mate. You're in for a shock of your life, you know that? No, you are. What, you think I'm going to be a walk in the park?
I mean, yeah, on a nice summer's day.